Hello everybody, Chris Wood here. I'm just on for a few minutes to say hello, see how everybody's doing, especially ones around Napanee. I just come on for a quick little bit to give a little truth about some very dangerous people here in Napanee and some very serious crimes taking place here. Anybody who knows that, well, I'm having trouble thinking. Anyway, I am the victim of human trafficking. I am the victim of kidnapping. I am the victim of sodomy. I am the victim of lies. I am the victim of medical blacklisting, torture, skull splitting, brain injuring, medical blacklisting once again, medical treatment refusals. I am a revenge retaliation, Lennox and Addington, Ontario provincial police, 3-year victim. I am also in the process of going through identity theft, identity change, and how it is being done to me is from what is called remote neuromonitoring. Sorry, my dog, he's choking up or something. It's called remote neuromonitoring. And I am a victim having it used on me. It is being used criminally for criminal purposes by OPP police through ones known who are co-offenders, who are highly protected, who are code drug traffickers, human traffickers, sex slavery, pedophilia, and they are highly protected and well paid here in Napanee. The ones that are involved is Blair Hardy. This is one picture of him. He is highly psychotic. He is highly dangerous. He is a rape hound. He is guilty of raping a woman that is now dead. He is guilty of lacing the drugs here in Napanee that addicts are getting and overdosing on and dying from. It's being done on purpose to make it look like just addicts getting bad drugs and overdosing, but it's being done with intent to commit homicide. Isn't that right, Blair Hardy? There is also Tyler Lake. These aren't very really clear to see, I realize that. This is a guy, his name is Billy Woldridge. He lives at 149 Center Street, North Napanee, here in Napanee. He is now bald. He has glasses. and a goatee. He's approximately 72, 73 years old. He's highly delusional, highly psychotic, and he is a child stalker. He was stalking children daily here in Napanee for the ex-chief or commander of OPP. I even called him out on it. He followed my mother and myself and someone else there. We met there for coffee when she was still alive. And he proceeded to come in, and it was right around lunchtime. And I called him out and let everybody know exactly what was taking place, why he was there, and what he was about, being a pedophile, being a child stalking piece of shit. They are using this remote narrow monitoring on victims. They're false arresting, their lies, cover-ups, to deflect crimes and also to give victims criminal records that they don't have to justify what the OPP are doing. They're using doctors at Lennox and Eddington Hospital as well, who are criminally negligently co-committing, and one happens to be, her name is Tatiana V, aka Margie V. She's a file falsifier and a medical blacklister. It's also Stacy, the mental health worker's girlfriend, that used to be at Daily Tea Company here in Napanee, now Kingston. There is also Jason Valaentine as well. They get paid $300 a day and all the free drugs that they want. And they are also using this remote neural monitoring, as I showed you. They are using it on my dog as well, causing him serious damage and harm. They are using it between my dog and their pug, Tyler Lakes, and his girlfriend, Holly Carlisle's pug. They are using it on my dog, causing serious harm to him. He grunts like a pug now. Does not have it in him. The one side of his face is even starting to go like that. He's being seriously deformed from this shit. They are using this like a damn game on animals and humans. They are also obviously using it for invasive surveillance on their victims, so they can watch children, so they can watch adults while they are naked, while they are pissing, shitting, showering, doing everything. They even watch me when I'm sleeping. I have this on me being used 24/7. And like I said, the main ones are the one known as Billy Woldridge, 149 Center Street North. They're all drug addicts, highly psychotic. And then there's Blair Hardy, Jason Valaentine, Tyler Lake, Holly Carlisle, Michelle Irish. There's an Isaac. He's highly schizophrenic and delusional. He's a serious drug addict. There's another named Curtis and his girlfriend named Sarah. There is a woman on the corner of Center Street and Thomas Street here, side door entrance. It's a crack shack. She has also used this shit on me as well. They're passing it around, deforming me, changing my identity, numbing me down to dumb me down on a daily basis, so I'm not talking about this or thinking about it. I have no feeling or stimulation in my head anymore whatsoever, or in the right side of my brain, from it being deformed and me going through all of these changes over the course of 3 years and not being able to do a damn thing about it, no matter how much you can prove. Let that be a lesson. Anybody thinks identity theft and changes cannot happen. I am proof that it does, and it can, and I am victim of it. And it's being done by me, or to me, by all of these pieces of shit who are using this on me, treating me like a damn puppet. They are all psychotic. They're all drug users and drug traffickers with and for OPP. I have video of me going there and asking and trying to get arrested and being surrounded hands on guns by the police. I was kidnapped 24 hours after asking for help against what has taken place with me once again, May 27th, 2021. That was done through Shelley Hafner, through her bullshit incompetency lies against me, stating I wasn't eating when I was eating fine, and she had never been in my place to see what I had in my cupboards or my refrigerator. That was done in an attempt to shut me up, and also so I would not be talking about what I'm talking about and showing what I'm showing, and by whom, how, and why right now. That night they got my blood, they got my piss through threats and force. I was false arrested to deflect the crimes against me, to give me a criminal record which I never previously had, although that lie was cast against me. And that was done to deflect the crimes from OPP and the doctors and everybody else against me, to make me jump through hoops in an attempt to get away with this, to criminalize me, so to justify the crimes that they are committing, whom, how, and why. Medical treatment refusals, medical blacklisting, medical discrimination, name calling, being called retarded, my skull swelling up and being told that I needed a head shrink, pun intended, because of lies about me being suicidal and self-harmer, and it is not true in any way, shape, or form. I love my life, I'm about life, and I'm certainly no self-harmer in any way, shape, or form. And that lie needs to be, that the one that casts that lie needs to prove it. Lies about me about drugs, I do not do. I'm against drugs, and everybody knows me. I'm against them. So 100% bullshit lie. This is one picture of Jason Valaentine. Shit. I know, kinda hard to see. He goes by the name Two Step and Gimpy, and he is highly psychotic crackhead, and they all need to be arrested and charged. But then again, so do police here. I have OIPRD. I've been trying to get arresting and charging, and I've gotten obstruction from them by not wanting to give me badge numbers of police. I have the Justice of the Peace make accusations against me, stating I was high on marijuana and hallucinating, being sodomized. I even went to the doctors after it happened, and Dr. Barton at Lennox and Edmonton County General Hospital laughed in my face over it, because it was done by to a man, and by whom it was done by, and then turned around and said he would never see me or do anything for me unless I seen a psychiatrist. That's 100% medical negligence right there, you son of a bitch. I've been falsely kicked out of the hospital by administration, stating about causing problems and trouble. No, that's why I was falsely arrested for wanting them arrested and charged. And calling and saying, letting them know what was taking place with the doctors and by what they were doing, that they needed to be arrested and charged. So as a result, they co-conspired, I believe, and they had it done to me to deflect from getting arrested and charged themselves. The poor, homeless, elderly, disabled, beware, because you are the ones that are victims. They're guilty of stalking my mother, Billy Wooldridge, and Blair Hardy. They're guilty of using remote neural monitoring on my mother. And because this stuff gives off radiation and EMFs, because how it's done, it caused tumors in my mother, causing cancer. which took her life 2 years ago. And I hate to keep bringing that up. She needs to rest, but at the same time, they need to answer for what they've done. And one way or another, they will answer for what they've done, just like they're going to answer for what they've done to me. This is revenge retaliation against me. All I've did since the beginning is speak of police crimes. And as a result, I became a victim. I even have prisoner tracking on me. They know exactly where I am 24/7, all 100% illegally. Plus the remote neuro monitoring watching me invasively 24/7 illegally, deforming me, changing me with proof, and still being called a liar by doctors, not being able to get any help, having no feeling or stimulation in my head. My right lung is completely gone. My right kidney is completely gone. I get air going through my head all the time, which is numbing me down to dumb me down, so I'm not talking about this or thinking about it or showing it and talking about it by whom, how, and why once again. There's also a Maggie Falls. There's a Burt Hustler as well. He goes by the name Burt Hustler or Humming. There's Tyler Lake's mother, Shelley, as well. They all use it on me. I'm 50 years old and I'm being starting to look a lot of the times like Tyler Lake and Jason Van Alstyne, and also a lot like Blair Hardy as well. Conveniently, these bastards, because they are within 4 OPP co-offenders, drug-fed pawns, and a means for Pontius Pilate police here to commit crimes with and for through these bastards, using them while feeding them drugs and protecting them until their job is done. Isn't that right, Spencer Mills? Dangerous police that this community needs to be aware of is Spencer Mills 14716, the ex-chief or commander, year 2019. He had me shot back in 2019 before leaving at my previous address. There is Staff Sergeants, year 2019 and 2021. Sodomy and kidnapping with Shelley Huffner or Hafner. There's Shannon Cork laughed in my face when I told her to arrest Billy Wooldridge, and she told me to file a report, knowing that it would have been burnt up, tore up, it would have done no good. I know that. She knows that. I'm not that naive. And then he went on to stalk my mother and kill her. And she knew exactly what was taking place. She even tried to tell me what kind of glasses I should buy that day. So, conveniently, Billy Wooldridge is unarrestable, untouchable, and I am the end of my bloodline, and I am having my identity changed by these pieces of shit who are treating me like a fucking king because they blow and work with him for OPP, so let it be known. Identity thefts can and do happen. This is about financial thefts and fraud as well. They steal pensions, they steal welfare, they steal disabilities. They can use it to get financial information through the R&M by broadcasting on victims as well. Think about that one. What the heck's going on, Papa? What's going on, everybody? Yeah, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Even doing this right now, I can see a whole lot of resemblance between myself and Tyler fucking Lake. I am 50 years old and he's what, 30, 31, 32? Blair Hardy, who's 65 approximately. Billy Wooldridge, he's approximately 71, 72. And then there's Jason Van Alstyne, who's approximately 40. So I'm older than two of them, and two of them are older than me. And then there's Michelle Irish, and there is also Holly Carlisle. And like I said, they're using the R&M between my dog and theirs as well. So, if anything happens to me or my dog because of this, there's going to be serious consequences. You're lucky I can't go to a hospital. The damage has been done internally to me. I feel nothing. Nothing in my head. The damage is fucking done. And one way or another, you will answer for it. I will prove this, and you will answer for it. Hardy, Lake, Valaentine, Waldridge, Irish, Carlisle, the police involved, the doctors involved. I've been trying for 3 years. You took my medical rights, my legal rights, and my human rights. This happens every time I do videos. Every single time I start doing videos, either here on Facebook or on YouTube, they go by like clockwork. So I'm gonna wrap this up and I am gonna go have myself some supper, make some food. I hope everybody is having a good night. I hope everybody had a good weekend and everybody has a safe night and day tomorrow. Remember, like I said, identity thefts can and do happen, and I can very well prove what I am talking about. So they're using this shit to numb people down, to lobotomize victims as well, cause memory losses, and that also aids in their crime as well. If the victims can forget about what has taken place, it benefits the criminals. So, like I said, time has been bought, and this has all been 100% true. Every single word of it. And by whom, how, and why. For 3 years. Billy Waldridge, Blair Hardy, one way or another, you will pay for what you've done to my mother. And all you pieces of garbage will pay for what you've done to my bloodline if I share any direct DNA with any of you now, because I am the last of mine. If I share any direct DNA with you now, you're gonna have more hell than what you realize, you pieces of shit garbage. My life, my mother's life, and my bloodline is not a fucking game. And I am tired of being played as one. Will all you garbage sit back and get away with what you're getting away with? Trying to make me look crazy, trying all the fucking lies that you cast against me. Long criminal records and histories, and none of it's true. Long psychological records and histories, and none of it's true in any way, shape, or form. Never been in any one of those places in any way, shape, or form. So, lies cast against me in hopes that they're believed by everybody to get away with what you're getting away with. Isn't that right, Stacy? Isn't that right, Spencer Mills? And then using Tatiana to falsify files for victims to assure that you get away with your crimes, to keep them from being taken serious of what has taken place with them, by whom, how, and why. Remember, anybody that's had dealings with Lennox and Ennington, Ontario Provincial Police, especially the ones named, I would fight it, even though they got cameras now, because it's probably 100% bullshit lie done to just criminalize you so they can get away with the crimes that they're about to commit on you. And I hate to say that and talk that way, but it's 100% true. I've been proving it, including the doctors. One way or another, I will get criminal civil lawsuits on you. One way or another, everybody involved will be arrested. It will have to be done by outside, but you will be arrested and you will be charged and you will face for what you fucking done to me and many others and gotten away with using this shit, using your inmates and psychiatric patients with dangerous criminal histories and records, playing Pontius Pilate, doing this way to get away with your crimes through them. because of the way that you know their criminal records and histories and delusions and everything else. So they're perfect pawns for you. The only thing is they don't even realize it, and that's their mistake. You're gonna pay for what you're doing to me. You're gonna pay for what you've done to my mother, and you're gonna pay for what you've done to my bloodline. I'm gonna sign off here and go grab some food. I want everybody to know the police you think you know, right here in Napanee, under unsuspecting eyes and noses. And I've been going through this for 3 years with proof of everything. So be safe, everybody. Love all, hate none, and remember, nobody in this town is arrestable. Only police, victims, and that's only to deflect their crimes. My skull's been split. I'm being broadcasted through on two different sides of me as well by two different fucking people. My body's been split. When I eat, my food goes to the right side of my body, not my stomach, not my left where it should. I'm being decayed from that. I'm getting body fluids and feces from these pieces of garbage using an R&M on me, and it's going through me, my body, and it's causing serious problems, decaying me. They're using it on my dog, causing it serious harm as well. So remember this. You're animal murdering pieces of shit, garbage. You were human stalking, human trafficking, pedophile, drug trafficking, rapist, murdering pieces of shit, garbage, and you will all pay legally for this, one way or another. I am Christ Wood. Be a neighbor, be a friend, help another if you can, and always do it without an agenda. Do it because it needs to be done. Make humans for humans once more. Love all, hate none. You will pay for this. I am not a fucking game that's gonna be used to have my identity changed. And while it's happening, my bloodline in the process as well. From you pieces of shit. Luckily, I can't do anything about this, and there will be coming soon. Well, this is turned around and deflected back on me because of the time bot. Like I said, 3 years of this, and I go through this daily basis.